Hey, what's up? Welcome to our series, Wondrously Weird Bible Stories, where we dig into the strange, the supernatural, and the most mysterious parts of the Bible. So buckle up, things are about to get seriously weird. Today, we're diving into a question that might sound shocking at first. Could Jesus Christ have been born on September 11th, and more specifically, 3 BC? With the infamy of that date, some may dismiss this as mere conspiracy. But this theory isn't based on speculation. It's backed by scripture and rooted in precise celestial alignments that are too extraordinary to ignore. Believe it or not, we're going to start in Revelation. Revelation 12 unveils a breathtaking vision, one that draws most of us straight to the dramatic imagery of the woman, the dragon, and the epic battle that follows. But if I'm being honest, I overlooked something critical the first time I read this passage. The very first line. But that opening line holds a key that's absolutely critical to understanding everything that follows. A great sign appeared in heaven. In verse 3, we see mention again of another sign appearing in heaven when the dragon shows up. But what do these signs mean? And what's going on here in this vision? The first thing we see in this vision is a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. Then we see the dragon show up looking for a fight. For centuries, scholars and theologians have debated the meaning of this imagery, interpreting it symbolically and even theologically. While many of us know this passage points to Jesus' birth, there's way more going on here than meets the eye. Let's start with the woman clothed in the sun. The constellation Virgo, often associated with the Virgin Mary, was clothed with the sun, meaning the sun was positioned within Virgo's torso. The moon rested at Virgo's feet, completing the imagery. This alignment, astonishingly, might point us to a specific date in history. Above Virgo's head was Leo, a constellation traditionally connected with Judah, the royal tribe from which the Messiah would come. Leo, consisting of 9 principal stars, was joined by 3 planets, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter, to form a crown of 12 stars, fulfilling the vision's detail. Now here's where things start to get crazy. Jupiter, the king planet, plays a central role in this alignment. On September 11th, 3 BC, Jupiter was in conjunction with Regulus, the brightest star in Leo. But what's the significance of this? Let me explain. Jupiter is the king planet, right? Well, Regulus was known as the king star and has long been associated with rulership in Jewish and Greco-Roman traditions. The conjunction of Jupiter and Regulus amplified the symbolic meaning. Was it representing the arrival of a divine king? Further adding to the drama, Jupiter entered a period of retrograde motion, a celestial phenomenon where a planet appears to move backward in the sky due to Earth's orbit. This caused Jupiter to circle Regulus in a symbolic dance that resembled a scepter moving in the heavens. Even this movement emphasized the kingship of the child born to the woman in Revelation 12. Now, you didn't think I'd forget about the dragon, did you? Another critical feature of this alignment is the presence of the dragon, described as a great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, waiting to devour the woman's child. This dragon likely corresponds to the constellation Draco, located near Virgo. Draco, whose name literally means dragon in Latin, is wrapped around the northern celestial pole, a position often associated with chaos and rebellion in ancient cosmology. And here's something fascinating. If you look near Draco's tail, the stars become sparse, an eerie visual that aligns with John's comment that the dragon's tail swept a third of the stars from the sky. Now, the date itself, September 11th, 3 BC, adds further layers of significance. This date aligned with the Feast of Trumpets, or Yom Teruah, the first day of the Hebrew month of Tishri, which later became known as Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. This held profound theological importance in Jewish tradition, symbolizing the coronation of God as king and the hope of divine renewal. The blowing of the shofar during Rosh Hashanah was a call to recognize God's sovereignty and anticipate his intervention in human history. For these celestial signs to coincide with these festivals, it connected the cosmic drama directly to Jewish expectations of the Messiah. Okay, let's pause for a second, because I know what some of you are thinking. Cool story, but didn't this same sign appear recently? Well, a similar alignment happened on September 23, 2017, but it wasn't the same. Let me explain. Virgo was once again clothed with the sun, and the moon was also positioned at her feet. Above her head, Leo's 9 stars were joined by 3 planets. But here's the difference. In 2017, the 3 planets were Mercury, Venus, and Mars, not Jupiter. This means the king planet, Jupiter, wasn't in conjunction with the king star Regulus. The dragon in the 2017 alignment also differs from the 3 BC event. Instead of Draco, the 2017 alignment positioned the constellation Scorpius near Virgo. While Scorpius is menacing, it lacks the deeper symbolic meaning of Draco, which ancient cultures associated with chaos and rebellion. Additionally, the 2017 event did not coincide with a significant Jewish festival. The 3 BC alignment's connection to Rosh Hashanah gave it profound theological weight, tying the celestial signs to divine kingship, judgment, and renewal. While the 2017 event reminded us of Revelation 12, it didn't carry the same prophetic depth or historical significance. So, could Jesus Christ have been born on September 11th, 3 BC? The celestial alignments, the imagery in Revelation, and the timing of the Feast of Trumpets all seem to tell a story that's hard to ignore. The heavens themselves may have declared the arrival of a divine king. Now, is knowing the date important in the grand scheme of things? Nope. But it does and should remind us of something far greater, about the God who orchestrates everything, from the movements of planets to the course of history. We will never know for sure what the exact date is, but these signs remind us of a deeper truth. God's always in control. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this, don't miss my series on supernaturality and the Bible. The link is in the description. And just remember to keep reading that Bible.